Alright, here we are, round one. We'll like to go first. Got all my colours, can even got interaction, and even got a way to draw up. So we're going to keep this one. This is the nuts and bolts of what you want to be doing. I usually lead on a blue land if possible, because we've got the blue Void Shatter in our deck. Alright, I wonder if we're against Teamer straight up. Oh, sorry, not Teamer. Most people just play straight red-green. I've been playing Teamer with the Pummeler combo, just to make the matchup against the Aetherworks Marvel deck actually winnable. Alright, what are they going to play? Yep, Brawler. It's fine. I think we'll kill that. Alright, I'm going to just play my Vantage. So I've still got blue up, thanks to this energy. And we've even got a surplus energy from that Harness Lightning. And we're just going to pass turn. There's two ways to approach these guys. The way I like to approach this matchup is kill all their things and leave them stranded with pump spells. So our opponent doesn't have a follow-up play. Alright, so things we're scared of. The reason why I'm not going to tap out for Nahiri here is we're scared of the Hydra. The Hydra is a problem. I haven't got main board Blessed Alliance. It's in the side. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold up this Void Shatter for any Hydra. And if he doesn't play Hydra, we'll play Glimmer of Genius to progress our game. And use our mana. The Pummeler. Could Glimmer and hope to find removal. But if he has... But if he has a Blossoming Defense, if he's slow rolled this Pummeler so he could hold up protection, then we're going to lose to that. Because then we only get one draw step to find removal again. So I'm going to Void Shatter it. I'm going to try and keep the board clear. There is a potential for being punished here. It's potentially that I should have probably kept and Glimmered instead. Gotta remember, Hydra is the scariest thing. Okay, so look, immediately punished. We drew a bombardment. So, how are we going to play this one out? I could play Nahiri, tick up, and go looking for a land. I could Glimmer and go look for a land, which I don't actually hate. I don't feel like I want to sit back on Bombardment and Negate. They might play a singleton copy of Arlen Cord, but that's not something that I would hold back the Negate for. If they get it, they get it. If they have the Hydra, they're going to go for it anyway. This deck has to go for it. They don't actually get the choice. So I'm going to Glimmer main phase. Oh. Actually, no, we'll get Nahiri up and running. Red, white, colours. Get Nahiri up and running. The sooner the Planeswalker can get towards her ultimate, the better. So we'll tick this up. And I don't think this is a Jace matchup. I really don't think it's a Jace matchup. But is it a Summonings matchup? Potentially, yes. Although there is a chance that I will be sitting here saying the Summonings do nothing. So it'd be good if he doesn't slam a Hydra here. That'd be excellent. He slams a Hydra. Gearhulk. That's not as bad. That's not as bad at all. Makes an 8/8. So some lists are playing a bit more of a mid-range thing. They are moving away from going hard on the combo, which is pretty good, I think, in my opinion. The combo is sort of expected now. Alright, summonings. Probably not going to be very good this game. Let's tick up Nahiri. What are we going to discard? I want this negate in case he has a double strike. I don't really want to get 16'd. Galvanic Bombardment probably isn't cutting the mustard now though. Let's get rid of the bombardment. Getting rid of the bombardment could have been a mistake. Let's pass the turn. If we get down double Dynavolt Tower, so he's going to spend this turn obviously attacking Nahiri. Kills the Nahiri. Yep. I would imagine. Yes. Okay, Tune isn't the scariest thing he could be doing. Although a Tune does kind of signal Hydra. Okay. I really need to hit lands. We've missed land drops, you know, a few times. There is a bit of variance there. It's fine. You can't win all of them. So we're looking for removal here. Here's the lands. I actually want the 8th hub, so I'm going to bottom the Inspiring Vantage. I'll top the hub. I would love to draw removal with this. Okay, I didn't get removal with it. Let's play out the hub. And this is not looking good, team. I'm not going to lie to you. The deck very easily will kill us from this position. It's got 4 cards in hand. When they've got that many cards, they're usually just sitting back on pump spell. So pump, double strike, and I can see us being dead. Yep. That's a Christmas miracle. So he doesn't have the pump spells. He has the Hydra though. He has the Hydra. At this stage we really are just probably 0% to win. There's very little here that stops us from dying. Now, pity about not hitting those land drops. Summonings was no good this game either. It's probably going to leave along with Jace. Just doesn't stop the tramplers. We're only going to be making 2/2s and 4/4s and things like that. Now if I play the tower, I'm going to have enough mana to kill that Gearhulk. So I think we have to play that. We're not really giving many options here. We'll play the other tower out. Oh. Oh. Oh, bad beats. So, I main phase removal with this deck. I think everyone should just approach it the same way people approach Infect in Modern. Just kill it. Just kill their stuff. Don't try to get fancy with removal. You get punished. Just kill their stuff. my opponent considering a blossoming defense here, I would personally snap, crackle and pop that off if it was me. And that'll do that. That'll be the... well, actually... force him to make it. Force him to play. Okay. Alright. Okay, Mr. Hydro Deck. You got me. So, what's the sideboard plan for these guys? Well, Jason's summonings don't really feel very good. Cindery Flow is actually fine. We want our 2 Blessed Alliance. That's in. I don't hate Dispel, but I don't love it either. It's a thinker. Spellcallers are amazing. Spellcallers are very, very good against this deck. Dynavolt Tower is not too bad, but it's a bit slow, so I take it out. Just a little bit slow. Well, it does let me double removal spell. I want all the removal I can get my hands on. Galvanic Bombardments, while situational, are good for taking out their smaller creatures, which enable the rest of the deck. Nihiri is fine-ish. I could definitely see trimming a Gearhulk here. A sacrilege is that maybe considered. Gearhulk just is too slow against this deck. I'll trim a negate, and I'll trim an anticipate. Might just trim a glimmer as well, and put in this dispel. I just need Glimmer to pull ahead though, once I've stabilised. Once I've killed everything, I need to be able to stabilise. It's probably alright to have a Dispel in here to stop his shenanigans. Probably want to trim down on Lahiri. She's not insane in this matchup. I can imagine summoning's being good once it gets going, but turn 5 not impact the board. You just can't do that in this matchup. I'll keep a Dispel in. Dispel might be good. Alright, let's see how this rocks. Spellqueller's the all-star in this matchup though. He is the all-star. Alright. We will play first. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? 2 removal spells, a way to stop instant speed interaction, and we're a land away from a Spellqueller. It's not a strong hand, but I'm going to keep it on the back of these 2 removal spells. I've played a bit of this red-green deck. Sometimes if you can just remove their first creature or 2, and my opponent's gone to 4 cards to 3. He's kept 3. Kept 4. So sometimes if you can just kill their first couple of creatures, they really just pack up shop. Incendiary Flow is great at this because Incendiary Flow is just, at all stages of the game, you just want to be sorcery speed. Sorcery speed doesn't really hurt. That's the time you're using removal anyway. Especially if you're using red removal, damage based. You have to. Alright, we're just going to go Island, and I'll pass. If we get running lands here, we're in business. Yep. So against this deck, always bolt the bird. Do not get punished. Do not allow yourself to be turn 3 Hydrad. I don't want to see that come on anyone. I wouldn't wish that on anyone who plays this deck. Oh, deck. Hello, deck. Is that you, deck? Is that you come knocking at my door? We're definitely going to run this spell caller out. I mean, actually, yeah, it just puts pressure on them, right? Potentially this could be a bit greedy, but I've got 3 more spell quells in the deck. I've got other counter magic I want to hold up. And this is just going to give me... They don't have a lot of removal. This is just going to give me a good way to start beating down. Heck. I mean, as with Infect in Modern, it's a deck I'm pretty familiar with. I've been playing a bit of it. Yes, having answers out of the board and hate cards is great. Yep. But answers and disruption without pressure is sort of meaningless. You need to be able to put pressure on them as well. Oath of Nissa. Okay, cool. This guy's build of the deck is interesting. I like the Oath of Nissa inclusion. That just seems really strong. What's our opponent getting? We've seen that mountain. Yeah, Oath of Nissa seems really strong. If you just want to make the deck more consistent, yeah. Okay, he's got a game trail. So he's just trying to hit land drops. Hasn't got another one in his hand though. Nahiri. Is this something we just want to get going? I think I just want to get it going. We've got to close up shop in this game. We don't want them to get too much time to get back in. Let's finish the game ASAP. +2. I'm not going to discard. In combat. Attacks. Oh. We have opened ourselves up to being Hydra'd here. I know that. But if you don't take a risk, ooh, that's good against Planeswalkers. So you'll put Nahiri to 2, or will he hit me? Will he pump spell it and kill Nahiri? If he does that, that's a big win, because we're going to kill this in our main phase. Hellions a great card. Great card on the other side. Maybe it should just be main. Possibly. Nahiri's minus here. Let's get rid of it. I'm willing to trade the Nahiri for this creature. He's only got 2 cards in hand. So we're just going to dispel this Blossoming Defense. That's what it's there for. That dispel felt good. I've been thinking a lot about control mirrors and things, and that's what the Miser's Dispel is for, but it seems to have a lot of application against these Blossoming Defense decks as well. This is not the only Blossoming Defense deck in Standard. Of course, there's the black-green one, and there's a white-green one that I actually dropped a game to at F&M the other night. Had my friend playing it. I don't want to run the spell caller out here. I do want to catch things on their way down. Gonna play this. And you can see what I mean by why spell caller is so good in this matchup. They main board 2 harness lightnings. they sideboard into maybe 2 more and a playset of Bombardment. You wouldn't be bringing those in against the control deck. So really, this little transformational package of bringing in the Flash Spirit is just a nice sound way to play the game. I expect Game 3 to be different. Count my eggs a bit before they hatch there. But I would expect the opponent to bring some removal back in. Okay. We go bottom, we'll top the hub. 2, sure. Play this Prairie Stream. Begin combat attacks. And like, how much damage has this thing done across the course of the game? My god. Oh. Springtime in Australia. Pollen's killing me. Yep, we'll top them. Yep. So opponent packs it in. Really liked our sideboard plan there. I think it was quite good. Maybe Nahiri is better than I give her credit for. Maybe we don't need so many Glimmer of Genius. Maybe just the Planeswalker is good because she absorbs damage. It's entirely possible. Would be awesome to see a Blessed Alliance blow out this game. Supposedly that's the sideboard card to be using against this deck. I don't know if I agree with that. When I play that deck, it's a very easy card to play around. Anyway, this is a decent starter. Could be a bit slow, but we'll see how we go. Alright, Spire Buff Canal. Go. I should play that Wandering from roll. It's alright. It's no big deal. It's turns 2 through to 4, which are the difference in this deck. It is very, very dangerous. If we don't have a removal spell for this turn, we could be staring down a Hydra. Alright. Hydra dodge. Dodge, 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 dodge. Dodge, 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 dodge. Dodge Hydra. Dodge Hydra. Dodge Hydra. Interesting. Do we remove this creature now? I actually think we do. Because if we don't remove this now, he's going to have more mana to work with. More mana in the next couple of turns to work with than we do. It's going to put him ahead, which will be terrifying. Okay, main phase is a pummeler. So we have to draw this guy. This sort of line of play sort of signals to me he's just laying it out on the table, saying, you know, here I am. I'm going to kill you. Can you stop me? And at the moment, if I had a removal, I'd be firing it off, but I don't. So he knows that I ain't got removal. If he's been paying attention to how I've been playing, main phasing my removal, he knows I haven't got it. The question is, if he just attacks, I'm going to catch this, 100%. We can't block the pummeler here. There's just too high a chance. He can give +3, 4, doubling to 8, doubling to 16. If he wants to go all in like that, I'm going to let him. He doesn't. Okay. Team, for those of you playing at home, this is why you lead on your tap lands. If I lose this game, it'll be because I misplayed on turn 1. That's okay though, that's why I'm here. What if I just hold this back for blocking? I'm going to respect the fact that he could be able to kill me this turn. I've got a counter spell up. Unlikely I'm going to be able to have a chance to play Anticipate. So he didn't play the main phase +4/+4. So I'm going to call his bluff. I'm just going to, no blocks. This is exciting. This is a good deck. I love that this deck actually exists in Standard. This is great. Okay, we'll counter things where we can counter them. There's absolutely no reason not to. We haven't got removal. Okay. Play this out. Now if we play the Nahiri, he's got 2 cards in hand. He can't exactly combo us. So we're going to play the Nahiri. If he has the protection spell, he has the protection spell. That's fine. We got there. Okay. Question is, was tapping out there the worst thing we could do? Because these Hydra follow-ups, and even you saw the Gearhold game 1, here's the Hydra, can be brutal. They'll win with Hydra, no worries. Like, do not doubt for one moment the power of that card. Okay, so Anticipate. We're going to plus Nahiri, get rid of our Anticipate. It's the weakest card in our hand. We've drawn a Galvanic. You can +3 times, making it a 6 toughness creature. 4, 5, 6. Opponent's down to 1 card in hand. We could flash in it. We've got a few options here. Flash in a chump blocker. See where he attacks. He's going at Nahiri. Hold up Harness Lightning. If I flash a chump blocker in, I think that's maybe a bit better. No, we'll do. This is actually not too bad. Make him use up his energy now. Make him use it. This is going to set up for a very awkward but possible removal of this creature. Alright. When I say awkward, I mean it looks like this. Exile this creature. Alright, response. Red. Harness lightning. Could get blown out, but we're committed. Thing is, he's got one card in hand, and you got to force him to do it on his turn. The thing is, we're still at a healthy life total as well. So at a healthy life total, our opponent's got no threats on board. Has Servant, which is not the scariest threat. Got to believe that would be his draw for the turn. He would have played it out last turn otherwise. No reason not to. Let's just bomb this thing now. Don't muck around. No need to. Get rid of this Spell Queller. I want the Void Shatter in case he draws a big thing. Play Aether Hub. Gabinkin combat. Attacks. Void Shatter just in case he draws a Gear Hulk. I just don't want Gear Hulked again. They felt bad the first time. Feels like we're turning the corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I won't be able to hold up this counter spell, so we won't be doing that. Nah, Brawler can resolve. We've got a Needle Spires to block it. Boom, land is good. We can trade a man land for that Brawler. Not going to be upset about that. It'll be the Needle Spires. The other thing is too, you might be forced to attack Nahiri here. That one will get a Void Shatter. Blue colours. I like our spot, feels good. Let's loot away this land. Okay. Still getting used to this talking and playing thing. We're going to go for it with the man land if he doesn't play a threat, which he doesn't. Alright. Let's just plus before we do that. Play the hub. Play this island out. Activate our man land. Red, blue, colours. Colours. Begin combat. Alright. And that was the pummeler deck. Yeah, we took a pretty hard pummeling game one, but sideboard plan seems pretty sweet. Blessed Alliance, it's fine. It's not really the blowout that you think it is. They often attack with more than one creature. Anyway, on to game two.